Hi everybody, Monica here. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to show you how I make magnets with cabochons and my own artwork. Now this footage here, I'm explaining that I thought I was recording when I made all the ones at the top of the screen there, but I wasn't, so I'm going to have to show you again. Now here's what they look like when they're finished. I've mounted them onto a magnet. And this is the lid to my Prismacolors. It just works because it's metal and it's easy to show you how it would look on a metal surface. But yeah, I just get the magnets from Walmart and I glue them on there. So if you look closely at the blue ones, right there where my finger went, they already have a dab of E6000 glue on there. I thought I was recording when I put it on there, but apparently I wasn't. So the first time you do this, you just put about a pea size of glue on there, and then you press hard like you're pushing out all of the air bubbles. There's going to be air bubbles in there, but you press as hard as you can to get most of them out. Okay, so here I'm just showing you how it looks putting the glue directly on the image. I squirt out about a pea size amount. And now I'm placing the cabochons on there and I'm pressing really hard to squeeze all of the glue all the way out. But what happens is, as they're setting up, air bubbles mysteriously appear. They get caught in there, you don't see them. I don't know if they just show up or what, but they get annoying and you really don't want those on your products. So in order to make them crystal clear, I'm just positioning those ones right there. You have to take off all the cabochons and do it again. And for some reason, it removes all the bubbles. I've already done that to the ones up at the top. That's what I was pointing there about. But you see all the bubbles in there? See them down there underneath, one day at a time on the left there. You can see them. They look like little speckles. Oh, it drives me crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to remove all of the cabochons, and sometimes when you do this, you will see patches of non-glue areas where the glue didn't even touch the glass or the paper. So for some reason you need like a thick cushion in there for it to make sure that you get it on both the paper and the glass and all the way through. And so for some reason when you do this and you put them back on there, you can press all of the bubbles out and they will dry crystal clear. And I don't know how I figured this out, but it works. So there I'm just squeezing really tight to make sure they're all the air bubbles are out. Now this is the next day. I let them cure overnight. And I just cut them apart so I can deal with them easier, and then I trim all the excess around the edge of the glass. And sometimes you'll see some glue there like that, but don't pull it out from in between the glass and the paper, you'll ruin it. So just leave it be and then you can get rid of it later. Here I'm showing you a finished one. This is what we're going for. So for me, I used a piece of sandpaper. It just worked best because I had a lot to do. So I want to get that jagged area smoothed over, and I want to take care of the glue that's at the edge of the piece. So in order to do that, I scrape off the edges. So I've got that piece of blue tape on me so I don't scrape my own fingernail off. See, I would do it like that. And that is the way I normally do it, or I've done it in the past, but it gets tiring because I'm doing a lot. So I found this piece of sandpaper and it works great. I was going to use a Dremel, but that was overkill. So I just drag it along, and I'm showing you right there, I've smoothed one little bit and then I turn it a little bit, and now I've smoothed a little bit more. You can see right there, that's what I've smoothed so far. Now I'm going to go from there to there and on until you go all the way around, and you're going to see some glue come out like that right there. You see it wanting to come out, and it's rubber bandy. It's very stretchy, so it's kind of fun to pull. But if you do, you're going to pull what's underneath the glass out and it'll cause a real ugly air pocket. So don't do that. You just kind of need to scrape it all the way around until it comes off. Yeah, see, I'm playing with fire by doing that. Yeah, that's not safe. So I can see that it's just pretty jagged up at the top, and as I just go all the way around, it gets smoother and smoother, and the glue is less and less of a problem. Now here I know that I can just shave it off like that, and then it's done. You just need to put the magnet on, and that's the fun part. Now this one has some glue at the top, on the top, and so it's pretty easy to just scrape off with your fingernail, and then you've got a crystal clear piece. Well, that one I still need to scrape away the edges, but once I did that to all of them, we are here, and I'm going to lay them all out across my board. I found two that I forgot to cut out, so I'm going to do those real quick. I am so sorry about this focus thing going in and out of focus with my camera. It's a phone, and it's not the best, obviously, but it's what I got for right now. So anyway, I laid them all out, and now I'm gonna put the glue all the way across all of them. This is the fun part. I just squeeze a little dab, and then I go all the way across, and now I get the magnets and I start putting them on the top. And you just got to be careful. Well, first I'm showing you here, I squeeze it all the way out so that it kind of makes a lip or an edge that kind of works as a little container for it, so that works pretty good. And you'll get the hang of it after you do it for a while, of how much glue to put on there exactly. So I just do that to all of them, and while I'm doing it, I set them back down carefully to make sure they don't get too close to each other, because they will want to kiss, and they'll get off center. So see, once again, I'm just showing you how I squeeze the glue out to the very tippy top. And I wouldn't do any more than this amount at one time, because the glue is starting to dry, and much more it wouldn't be workable. So now those two in the left there on the bottom, see how they kind of got close to each other? That's what pushed that one off center, so I was able to scooch that back center. But that's it, basically. And here I'm just wiping up some glue that dripped on my mat. It's amazing how easy it is to wipe up E6000 glue, as long as you get it while it's wet. Now I just thought this lid was kind of a good idea, but it was pretty ugly just leaving it bare, so I got some paper and I made a background, and then I just fit everybody in there, and this came out pretty perfect for me. I didn't plan on that, but that's the way it ended up. You could make people's animals, you could print out on there, you could put custom dates, custom words. That's why I like this, because I need specific things for my audience, and I can make it whatever I want it to be. That one I made a 3D embellishment kind of a thing I put on there. It's actually for nail art, little flowers. But that's it. I hope you learned something, and if you did, let me know. If you know a better way to do that, let me know too. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!